Hello students, welcome to my channel Khan's Commerce Tutorial. I'm Hashim Ali Khan here. We are discussing the subject cost accounting. So already we have done 4 long problems and a few short problems on contract costing. So before proceeding, I expect my viewers that they have already watched the theory of contract costing and also the first and second video on the problems of cost accounting. See here. If you join in the middle, you may not be able to understand properly. So if you want the complete command, my suggestion to you, or to all my students, to all my viewers, go from beginning. Don't skip the video, watch the video till the end. If you watch the video in the middle, you may not be able to understand. So follow my instruction to get a complete command on the subject. For the newcomers, for first time, those who are watching my video, in my playlist of my channel, you can go and see what are the subjects I have uploaded. I have uploaded so many subjects on advanced accounting, corporate accounting, financial accounting, business statistics 1, 2, financial management, investment management, so many subjects you can have. So if you are satisfied with my lecture, with my methodology of teaching, please like the video, share it, give the comments and subscribe my channel. Come on, we are moving on to the next problem number 5. But before that, I expect my viewers that they are having the hard copy of the problems, which I have given in the link under my description. So take the hard copy and keep it ready before watching the video. Come on, I am reading out the 5th problem. See the 5th problem. A building contractor having undertaken construction work at the contract price of rupees 6 lakh began execution of the work on 1st Jan 1980. The following are the particulars of the contract up to 31st December. The contract was started on 1st January and we are closing the accounts on 31st December, 1 year. Now, material that will be taken on the debit side of contract account. Wages, debit side. Plant issued, debit side, 30,000. Establishment charges, 11,100, debit side. All these are the expenses, take it on the debit side. Cash received on account up to 31st December 1980 amounted to 2,70,000, representing 80% of work certified. Actually, we need work certified. The work certified directly, it is not given in the problem. It is given 2,70,000 is the cash received, which is 80% of work certified. 80% of work certified. For 80%, it is 2,70,000. For 100%, how much? We need 100% of work certified. Here, cash received 2,70,000 is given for 80% of work certified. So we have to convert this cash received into work certified. Previous problem I told you how to find out the work certified. Cash received into 100 by 80 because it is given 80%. So 100 by 80 will get work certified. And the remaining 20% being retained until completion. This is called retention money. So normally some percentage will be withheld by the contractee. He will pay it to the contractor on the completion of the contract. This should not be considered. The value of material on hand is 8,100. This is the value of material at the end. And the work finished but not certified was 7,500. This is uncertified work. Then prepare the contract account assuming depreciation on plant at 10% per annum. 10% is the depreciation. So plant issued 30,000 at the beginning of the year. During the year, 10% depreciation was provided. So 30,000 into 10%, 3,000. Subtract 3,000, 27,000 is the value of the plant to be taken on the credit side of contract account. And state the proportion of profit the contractor would be justified in taking to the credit of P&L account. So how much current year's profit should be transferred to P&L account? That will depend on percentage of work completed. And also show how the work in progress would appear in the balance sheet as on 31st December. One more new point in this problem is we have to show how the work in progress will appear in the balance sheet. So we have to prepare the contract account and also we have to prepare an extract of balance sheet. Only a part of the balance sheet to show how the work in progress will appear in the balance sheet asset side. So first I'll explain you about the solution of contract account. The contract account for the year ended 31st December 1980 to material, to wages, to plant, to establishment charges. These are the expenses given in the problem. Credit side by work in progress, work certified. Work certified directly is not given in the problem. Cash received is given. How much is the cash received? 2,70,000 into 100 by 80. 3,37,500. This is the work certified. Work uncertified is 7,500 given in the problem. Material on hand at close. In the problem it is given at the end of the year some material was not consumed and lying at the site. Then plant at site at close. At the end of the year, what is the value of the plant? Beginning of the year, the value of the plant was 30,000. And during the year, 10% depreciation. 30,000 minus 10%, 27,000. That's all. We have taken all debit and credit side of contract account. Now take the total on the credit side, it comes to 3,80,100. From 3,80,100, subtract all debit items, you will get notional profit of rupees 81,000. Imaginary profit. Out of this 81,000, some part we will transfer to P&L account and the remaining balance will be transferred to reserve. So 81,000. Now how much profit to be transferred to P&L account? It depends on the working note. We have to calculate what is the percentage of work completed. Then the balancing figure will be to WIP reserve. Now in working note you can see percentage of work completed. How much percentage of work has been finished? The formula work certified by contract price into 100. Work certified 3,37,500. Contract price is 6 lakh rupees given in the problem. The percentage terms it comes to 56.25%. So we can see it is more than 50%. When it is more than 50%, 2/3 of the profit will be transferred to P&L account. So notional profit into 2 by 3 into percentage of cash received. How much percentage? 80% cash is received. So 0.8. So 81,000 into 2 by 3 into 0.8. 43,200 of the profit is transferred to P&L account. 43,200. So 81,000 minus 43,200, 37,800 is the amount transferred to reserve. This is the end of contract account. Now how the work in progress will be shown in the balance sheet? So we are taking an extract of the balance sheet asset side. So asset side work in progress. Only one item. We are not showing the complete balance sheet. We are showing a part of the balance sheet. Work in progress. Under work in progress, we take work certified and work uncertified. Both will come under work in progress. See here. WIP work certified 3,37,500. Work uncertified 7,500. Both we should take. So total 3,45,000 is the total WIP. From WIP, we subtract cash received from the contractee. In the previous session also I told you, when cash is received from the contractee, the entry will be bank account data to contractee's account. Now contractee's account is credited, so it will be shown on the liability side of the balance sheet. But it is customary not to show the contractee's account on liability side, but the amount received from the contractee will be deducted from work in progress. So cash received from contractee 2,70,000 deducted. Then reserves. How much amount is transferred to reserve? Here you can see 37,800. So 37,800 subtracted. So ultimately final balance of work in progress is 37,200. This is the end of problem number 5. The new point in this problem we have learned is only regarding this extract of the balance sheet. How the work in progress will be shown in the balance sheet asset side. That's it. This is the completion of problem number 5. Now we'll start the next problem, problem number 6. Come on, see the 6th problem. A building contractor having undertaken construction work at a contract price of 2,50,000 began the work on 1st Jan 1980. The following are the particulars of the contract up to 31st December. Again, we have to make the contract account. The contract was started on 1st Jan and we are closing the accounts on 31st December. Material sent to site, debit side. Then labor engaged on site, debit side. Plant installed, debit side. Direct expenditure, debit side. Establishment charges, debit side. Material returned to stores, credit side. Then work certified by the architect. So directly given in the problem, work certified. Cost of work not yet certified, uncertified work. Both will come under work in progress, work certified and work uncertified. Then material on hand on 31st December 1980. This is the closing material at site. It will be taken on the credit side. Then wages accrued. These wages accrued will be added to wages on debit side. Then direct expenditure accrued. It will be added to direct expenditure paid. So some direct expenditure is paid, some direct expenditure is accrued. We add up both and take it on the debit side. Then value of plant on 31st December 1980. Actually the plant was installed at 15,000. And at the end of the year, the value of the plant given in the problem is 11,000. So that 11,000 we take it on the credit side. Cash received from the contractee 1,80,000. You are required to take credit for 2/3 of the profit. So we are not, we are not required to calculate how much profit to be transferred. Specifically given in the problem, जो भी notional profit आएगा उसका 2/3 of the notional profit will be transferred to profit and loss account, remaining to reserves. And prepare the account. Account means we have to open the contract account. See, contract account for the year ended 31st December 1980 to material sent to site, to labor at site, to plant installed, to direct expenditure paid 3,167, add direct expenditure accrued 240, total direct expenditure. Establishment charges 4126, wages accrued. Actually wages accrued should be added to labor. If you have not added to labor, we can take it separately, but it is better to add up to the labor charges. Labor or wages means same. Then wages accrued, I have not added here, that's why I have taken separately, but it is better to add it. So we have taken all the debit side items. Credit side by work in progress, work certified, work uncertified, given in the problem, no need of any calculations. Material returned to stores, credit side. Material on hand at site at the end of the year, close, 1,883, given in the problem. Plant at site at the end of the year, 11,000, given in the problem. Now take the total of the credit side, 2,12,932. From 2,12,932, subtract all debit items. You will get the balancing figure, notional profit 28,275. Notional profit 28,275. Out of this 28,275, some profit will be transferred to P&L account and the balance will be transferred to reserve. So by notional profit 28,275 to P&L account, profit and loss account, working note, will calculate in working note. To WIP reserves, balancing figure. Now in the working note I have taken profit to be transferred to P&L account. Profit and loss account is notional profit into 2/3 into cash received by work certified. In this problem we are given cash received and work certified. That's why I am applying this formula. Remember, there is no difference between the previous problem formula and this formula. We can take percentage of cash received. Previous problem we have taken percentage of cash received. अगर प्रॉब्लम में परसेंटेज ऑफ कैश रिसीव्ड दे दिया तो वी वुड हैव टेकन परसेंटेज, अगर नहीं दिया तो वी कैन टेक कैश रिसीव्ड बाय वर्क सर्टिफाइड. दोनों मेथड से आंसर विल रिमेन सेम. तो 28,275 into 2/3 into cash received is given 1,80,000, work certified 1,95,000, 17,400 is the profit to be transferred to P&L account. So to P&L account 17,400. Now subtract 28,275 minus 17,400, 10,875 is the amount to transfer to reserve. That's all. So straightforward problem, no complication, nothing, very easy to understand it. So we have completed problem number 6. See the problem number 7. 6 problems we have already completed. 7th one. Contractor Limited entered into a large contract with an electric supply company on 1st January 1981. The contract was incomplete as on 30th June 1981. Actually, this contractor is closing the accounts on 30th June every year. He has started the work on the contract on 1st January. That means from January 1st to 30th June, only 6-month work has been done. So on this contract, the work has been done only for 6 months because it was started on 1st January and we are closing the accounts on 30th June. From the following information, prepare contract account and show the entries relating to the contract which would appear in the P&L account of the contractor limited. So what are the journal entries to be passed in the P&L account of the contractor limited for the year ended and the balance sheet? The directors wish to take to P&L account 2/3 of the profit earned. Directly it is specifically given in the problem. जो भी notional profit आएगा उसका 2/3 of the notional profit will be transferred to P&L account. Plant installed at site on 1st January, debit side. Materials sent to site, debit side. Labor charges paid, debit side. Direct expenditure, debit side. Establishment charges, debit side. Material returned to stores, credit side. Architect certificate for work done. Architect certificate for work done. This is nothing but work certified. Work certified. And cost of work not certified. This is uncertified work. So both are given, work certified and work uncertified, directly given in the problem. Stock of material on 30th June 1981. This is the stock of material on hand at site at the end. This should be taken on the credit side. Wages accrued will be added to wages, labor. Then direct expenses accrued, add to direct wages. Contract price is 5 lakh. Cash received on account is 2,75,000. Allowed depreciation on plant at 20% per annum. Depreciation on plant will be at 20% per annum. That's all. This is the complete information given in the problem. Now see here. Contract account for the year ending 30th June 1981 to materials sent to site 1,71,250 given in the problem. Then labor charges paid 172,500. Add wages accrued. We have added the wages accrued to the labor charges. Then plant installed 45,000 given. Direct expenditure paid is given. Add direct expenses accrued 500. Establishment charges 8,875. These are the items which will be taken on the debit side of contract account. Now credit side. Work in progress. Work certified 3,50,000 directly given in the problem. No calculation, nothing. Work uncertified 7,500 given in the problem. Material returned to stores. Material on hand at site. Plant at site at close. At the end of the year, what is the value of the plant? We have to find out. What is the value of the plant installed? Here plant installed 45,000. Beginning of the year, the plant was installed for 45,000. End of the year means on 30th June, after 6 months. 1st January को plant install करें और 30th June को accounts close करें तो 6 महीने का depreciation. We have to provide depreciation for 6 months at the rate of 20% per annum. So here 45,000 is the value at the beginning. इसमें से minus depreciation करेंगे. Depreciation 20%. 45,000 into 20% into 6 by 12. Because if you multiply 45,000 into 20%, you will get depreciation for 1 year. So 45,000 into 20%, if you calculate 9,000 you will get. But 9,000 depreciation for 1 year. But our contract was taken only 6 months. तो 1 year का half लेंगे, 9,000 का half लेंगे, तो 9,000 का half 4,500. So 45,000 minus 4,500. 40,500 is the value of the plant at the end of the year. Now, this is the first problem in which our debit side is more than credit side. Previous जितने भी problems करे थे, credit side was more, debit side was less. That's why we were getting notional profit. But this is the first problem where debit side is more. The total of the debit side is 4,10,125. From this 4,10,125, subtract all credit items, we are getting balancing figure 6,500. This 6,500 is the balancing figure. Remember, when debit side, credit side is more, you are getting notional profit. But when debit side is more, don't say it is a notional loss. The loss will always be the real loss, whereas profit may be notional profit because some of the profit we have to transfer it to reserve. लॉस जितना भी होता पूरे लॉस को ट्रांसफर कर देंगे P&L अकाउंट को. यहां पर रिजर्व में नहीं आता, रिजर्व में तब आता जब प्रॉफिट रहा तो. यहां प्रॉफिट नहीं है. द होल लॉस 6,500 rupees लॉस will be transferred to P&L account, profit and loss account. Now it is asking you what is the journal entry. The journal entry for this loss is profit and loss account data to contract account. Profit and loss account data to contract account. So contract account credit side by profit and loss account. That's it. This is the only entry. This is the problem number 7. Problem number 8. The Hyderabad Construction Company Limited has undertaken the construction of a bridge over the river Musi for Hyderabad Municipal Corporation. So Hyderabad Construction Company Limited, these are the contractors. and the contractee is Hyderabad Municipal Corporation. So on behalf of Hyderabad Municipal Corporation, these contractors have undertaken the contract to construct a bridge over the river Musi. The value of the contract is 25 lakh rupees, subject to a retention of 20% until 1 year after the certified completion of the contract and final approval of the corporation's engineer. This story says 80% cash will be paid, 20% will be withheld by the contractee until the completion of the contract. Then the following are the details as shown in the books of the as on 31st December 1976. Labor on site, debit side, these are the wages paid. Material direct to site less returns, that means material purchased directly at the site, debit side. Material from stores, some material are directly purchased at the site and some material are issued from the stores. तो दोनों को भी debit side लगे, both are material consumed. Hire and use of plant. In the previous problem, plant was purchased or owned by the contractor. So many a times the contractor will own the plant and used on the contract. But in this case, the plant has been hired, taken on rent. So whatever the rental charges or hire charges paid, that is an expenditure. So hire and upkeep of plant will be taken on the debit side of the contract account. So instead of owning the plant, the contractor has hired the plant and hire charges paid will be an expenditure, debit side. Direct expenses, debit side. General overheads, debit side. Material on hand at the end of the year, this should be taken on the credit side. Wages outstanding will be added to labor. Labor charges जो pay करे उसमें outstanding wages will be added and direct expenses outstanding. So direct expenses paid and direct expenses outstanding both should be added, debit side. Work not yet certified, uncertified work, this will be taken in work in progress. Then amount certified at cost, this is the work certified. So work certified and work uncertified both are given in the problem, directly will take. Cash received on account 17,60,000. Prepare contract account and Hyderabad Municipal Corporation account. So two accounts are it is asking you to make. First account is contract account. Second account is contractee's account, Hyderabad Municipal Corporation. These are the contractee. So first we'll make the contract account. See here, Hyderabad Construction Company Limited. These are the contractors. अब ये contractor के books में accounts बनाएंगे. Contract account for the year ended 31st December. Debit side to material issued. Then labor on site paid, wages accrued. Labor and wages will be added together. Total wages are 8 lakh today. Material from stores. Some material are issued from stores given in the problem. Hire and use of plant. It's an expenditure 24,200. Direct expenses paid, add outstanding direct expenses. Both add up 49,200. General overhead 74,200. We have taken all the debit side items. Now credit side, work in progress, work certified 22 lakhs, work uncertified 33,000. And material on hand at close 12,600. Take the total on the credit side, you will get 22,45,600. From this, deduct all debit side items, you are going to get balancing figure, notional profit. How much? 2,70,000. अब ये 2,70,000 notional profit carried down, brought down, and now it should be distributed between profit and loss account and reserve. So how much amount to be transferred to profit and loss account, how much profit to be transferred to P&L account, it depends on percentage of work completed. Here in working notes I have shown percentage of work completed, work certified by contract price. Work certified is 22 lakh, whereas contract price is given in the first paragraph 25 lakh. 25 लाख रुपए का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है जिसमें 22 लाख रुपीस का वर्क हो गया, तो 80%, 88% वर्क इज कंप्लीटेड. Since the work is completed more than 50%, so profit to be transferred to P&L account is two-third to the extent of cash received. So notional profit into 2/3 into cash received by work certified, or else you can take 80% also. In the first line it is given 80% cash paid, 20% is retained. अगर कैश रिसीव्ड बाय वर्क सर्टिफाइड लेंगे या परसेंटेज ऑफ कैश रिसीव्ड लेंगे, दोनों से आपको सेम आंसर यू विल गेट. यू कैन check, you can verify. So notional profit 2,70,000 into 2 by 3 into cash received. In the problem last line it is given cash received 17,60,000 cash received and work certified is 22 lakh. So 17,60,000 divided by 22 lakh into 2 divided by 3 into 2,70,000, you will get 1,44,000. This is the amount of profit to be transferred to P&L account. So this 1,44,000 transferred to P&L account. The balancing figure is the reserve, transfer to reserve. So 2,70,000 minus 144, 1,26,000. That's it. So we have completed the contract account. Now in this problem it is also asking you to make the contractees account. That is municipal corporation, Hyderabad Municipal Corporation account. This is the contractees account. When the contractor receives cash, the entry that will be passed by contractors is bank account debtor to contractee account. Bank account debtor to contractee account. तो contractee के account में credit side by bank 17,60,000. Now simply you have to take carried down, brought down. खाली एक ही entry है by bank. Now take the same total 17,60,000. Balancing figure 17,60,000. This is the to balance carried down. Now below the total by balance brought down 17,60,000. That's all. This is the end of this 8th problem.